Listen, life is too short to be hateful. We got an issue with people out here taking their own lives, then turn around and people just don't care and they take other people's lives. Yesterday, we were in the car driving, and I really don't want to bring this up, but we were in the car driving yesterday while it wasn't really raining, but there's like, I say 15 ducks crossing the street, and there was one just walking real slow, and the person in front of us I thought was going to slow down, and she thought the same thing, but it I even thought they sped up and just hit the duck and didn't. I mean, they had all the room in the world to go around, or they had all the room to slow down and let this duck pass or whatever, but they literally just drove over it like no cares, both tires, boom, boom, and just kept on going and about their day. Just didn't even care, man. And it's just like, bro, that's the world we live in, where people just do sick things like this every day. So when I say there's no time to be hateful, there's really not, because like that duck, you could be involved in one of these mass shootings. You could there your spouse, your friends, they could leave your presence and have an accident right down the street from your house. Life is just so short, and you're here, then you're gone, and it's like, man, there's honestly no time to be hateful. I'm gonna show y'all something real quick. Um, a book that I started is this right here: Forgiveness, the Ultimate Miracle. I've been reading this. Originally, I had a different plan about why I was going to read this. It was more of a selfish thing. I wanted, forgiveness for myself, from others, and yada yada yada. But as I started reading, I start recognizing that, like, the ultimate miracle is that when you learn how to forgive completely and fully, like, you don't hold on to it. You don't hold on to, let's say somebody, one for me, I was parked in the parking spot in my car, and the person opens their door and pow, my passenger door. Now, in the particular car this was in, I really like that car. So to sit there and I roll my tinted windows down and look at them, and they're like, and I'm like, yo, and I got out the car, followed them into the store. I know that sounds really crazy, right? This was me years ago, so don't judge me. But anyway, and I was thinking about it all day long as I drove home, and it's like, man, I got so angry. I was like, man, they're stupid. I was sitting right there. How did they not see my car? Blah 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 blah. A few days later, I didn't even remember it happened. I think I saw the ding and was like, oh yeah, somebody hit my car, and I got re-mad, right? That's what happens a lot of times. Something triggers us and we get re-mad, or we go back to that same headspace when we first got hurt. Instead of what? Using forgiveness and saying, you know what, I forgive you. Now, I understand, as humans, there are some things in this life that just it's hard to forgive. But even still, those times when it's something that's really hard to forgive, that gives you an even greater opportunity. Like it says, the ultimate miracle. That's you release that person, because think about this: every time you see them, you think it. Every time that something triggers you, you think it. First, it releases it in yourself. It's like, oh man, you know what? It's cool. I had a situation. You guys remember my video where I was at the taco place over here, and the guy was trying to fight me, and I just looked at him. I was like, "No, bro, we're not doing this. Go on about your business." He came up to me. He was trying to fight and whatever, but I let it go. I was just like, "No, no, man, no. Let's go in, enjoy your food. I'm gonna enjoy mine. Go." Just that quickly, I forgave him, and the situation dropped. It was that quick. Now, mind you, it's not going to be like that every time. And the cool thing about forgiveness as well is that you allow that person, I see so many memes about forgiveness, and the way the world thinks nowadays is somebody messes up, then you got to hold it against them, and you don't that's just the world's way of thinking, and it is garbage. All the music that comes out nowadays, it is garbage, because there's not an ounce of forgiving. There's not a every song is he pulled up so I shot him, and he told my sister she's ugly so I went to his house and killed his family. Or I know those, that's probably not right. I don't know, I hope not. But that's literally how music and movies and TV and everything, the Bible says if they slap you on one cheek, you turn it in the other. I don't know if Jesus meant that literally, but what it meant is if they forgive, you give them a chance. It's not saying